Years old, my people. I should have put a title on there. Matter of fact, I should go off and come right back on here because I want to tell y'all, I want to put a title on here right now. Listen, let me just say this to y'all. I don't fully agree with the video, and I'm gonna tell you why I don't. It's a reason why I don't fully agree with the video, but I do agree with the video. So before anybody be like, "Oh, Kalad, this isn't real," this, that, and the third, I'm all for you telling me that it's not real. I'm with that because part of me is saying that, right? Part of me is saying that this is the video itself is not real, but the size and the and the phenotype of the individual is real. Let me say that. Can I say that? Let me say it that way. Here we go right here. The video itself may not be real, but the entity and what's in question is the phenotype is what I'm talking about. And this is what's going to fuck a lot of people up. So let me get right into this. If anybody didn't watch, listen, abundance, people, abundance. My apologies. Let me turn this damn phone off. My apologies. Abundance. So Mr. MB33, somebody sent him a video in. And I want people to look at this. Now, do you see that right there? Remember, now, do you see that right there? Now, that's a street. Pause. Shit. Pause. God damn. Hold the fuck up, man. Hold the fuck up. Hold up. Yo, hold on. I gotta go to my computer. Hold up, people. I gotta go. I gotta go to my computer for this. Now, I'm not telling y'all the video itself is real because I don't now. I'm starting to question some things when it comes to Mr. MB33, but the entity, the phenotype of the individual is real. This is what I'm telling you. So when people say that you don't believe that there were 12, 14, 15 feet intelligent beings that don't look like you. Like, for example, Star Wars. See, you don't believe that. And this is what we're getting ready. This is what I'm trying to get my people prepared for. I'm not trying to save you. I want you to get prepared for what is going to be revealed to you. Now, honestly, I'm going to tell you, you're not supposed to be touched. So you know. But if you smell like chicken, fish, cow, beef, that's on you. That stuff comes out of you. I want to show y'all something. I got to show y'all this. Now, once again, before somebody try to jump on here and try to say, Kala, I told you this was fake and you going too far. No, all you have to do is go check with the Hopi people. Ask the Hopi people, go pull up the Hopi text and tell me who was the Hopi people. Who did the Hopi people say came out of the ground? What did they look like? The Hopi people said insectoids. They were looking people that came out of the ground and taught them. So you can search this up for yourself. So this ain't no spook juice shit. I just want you to understand what I'm getting ready to show you. And the Hopi people are new, just so you know. So again, I just want people to look at this right here. Now, mind you, once again, the video itself is, I don't believe it's authenticity. I have to, because if this is popping, I just want you to know one thing. If this is popping, oh my gosh, if this is popping, yo, man, it's gonna be a change. I'm telling you, this shit gonna happen. Look. So here we go right here. Now, somebody sent Mr. MB3 this video because he got it from somebody else. Somebody. It's a chain of command that was sent. Now, I'm not telling you that the video is real, but do you see this species right here? This species does not have the intelligence or what you think of a species in nature. This species have the intelligence of what you will consider human. And I want y'all just to watch this. I want y'all to watch this. Listen to what Mr. MB33 say about the video. Listen.
Guys, now down to Miami. I'm assuming this is out of Miami. That's what it said in the email. This video footage was sent in by Terry Scar. I don't know if you guys have seen this making the rounds. This is the first time I've ever even seen video footage like this. It's of some sort of a weird looking creature. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. I guess if it were standing, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 feet tall, quite possibly even taller. This video footage was sent in by Terry. I don't know any specifics other than that, Terry Scar. And apparently, according to Terry, this was shared with him, and it may have something to do with the incident down in Miami. That's all I know, guys. I don't have any other details other than that. Thanks for... It would be somewhere in the neighborhood.
Now, let me reverse the camera. Before people say Kala is not real, I'm with you with that. However, what I'm trying to prepare you for, what all sci-fi movies been preparing you for, is species like that has intelligence, that don't look like you, that are going to be forced to come to the light. Just so you know. So I just want you to know, this is what I'm not saying that this is real. I'm saying the phenotype of this individual, the phenotype of the individual is real. I'm not saying this video is real.
Seen video footage like the.
I'm not even saying, but when you look at that, just imagine that there standing. Just imagine that standing. You have to ask yourself, first and foremost, and this is why, people want to call me racist, but they don't want to deal with reality. You have to ask yourself one question. How do a race of species whose brain does not fully develop in the first place, that they literally got everything from you. The further you go back, the more you will find out that you was giving them information because they couldn't help. They couldn't do for themselves. How did our species come up with ideas to make movies like The Predator, spacecrafts like Star Trek, movies like Star Wars? Listen, other races of people, the more you sit back and you believe that your species possess that intelligence and awareness to create these type of movies, the more you are holding on to your lie. I'm not telling you that your species are not great at something. That's not what I'm saying to you. But what I'm saying to you, for you to come up with the ideas of time travel, portals, for you to create movies like Thanos with the collection of the chakra stones, for you to make movies like Jupiter Ascending, for you to make movies like Terminator, for you to make movies like The Incredible Hulk with gamma radiation, green gamma radiation. For you to make these type of movies. Where are you getting these from? The movie The Quiet Place. Don't this remind you of The Species off The Quiet Place? Where are you getting these ideas from? Because you're not creative. You're monkey see, monkey do. And you create or try to create off of what you see already being done. So how is this possible? Even Harry Potter, Spider-Man. You know Spider-Man? Your hair follicles, your peripheral nervous system in contact with your central nervous system, your biofield stretching out. This is what this Spider-Man is about. Huh? You can go on and on down the line. Where did they get these ideas to come up with these type of creatures? Marvel is definitely a big one. Where did they get these ideas? Mind you, people, everything that they tried to use, everything that they tried to replicate that you did, they couldn't do. They couldn't even figure out how the Aztecs and the Olmecs, how did they get these statues there and carve them and put them in the way that they did them? How did they do that? They still trying to figure out. So they couldn't figure out it. So they said, let us create our own image. Let us create our own image and cover theirs up. Seriously. So I'm just telling y'all, listen, this is being real. I'm telling you right now, I don't know the authenticity of this video, but I'm telling you, this is what the whole shebang is all about. Because this right here debunks God. Because that right there can talk. That right there has intelligence. That right there. And it's intelligence beyond a crossword puzzle. So I'm gonna play this video one more time. Y'all can go to Mr. MB33 channel and look it out. Look at it, and y'all can go and see the earthquake that took place, and that's also the colorful clouds that are around the sun. You can look at the radiation, the high levels of radiation that's there, that's refracting off of clouds, which are vapor and water. So I'm gonna turn this around one more time, and I just want you to look at that. And I want you to hear what Mr. MB33 got to say again.
Down to Miami. I'm assuming this is out of Miami. That's what it said in the email. This video footage was sent in by Terry Scar. I don't know if you guys have seen this making the rounds. This is the first time I've ever even seen video footage like this. It's of some sort of a weird looking creature. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. I guess if it were standing, it would be somewhere in the neighborhood of 8 to 10 feet tall, quite possibly even taller. This video footage was sent in by Terry. I don't know any specifics other than that, Terry Scar. And apparently, according to Terry, this was shared with him, and it may have something to do with the incident down in Miami. That's all I know, guys. I don't have any other details other than that. Thanks.
Once again, let me say this to you. The video, the authenticity of the video, so before people try to go ham on here, I'm not telling you that this video is 100% factual. I am telling you for a fact that beings like that and are tall, especially when they stand up, and some of them got wings on their back. Remember what I told you? Some of them got wings on their back. The God in the Bible told you angels had wings. We don't have no animal DNA. In order for you to have wings, you need to have animal DNA. I'm telling you, those type of beings have been here. They have been manipulating for quite some time. And now their time is up as far as being able to hide who they are. So this is why everything is being set up to put you in such a devastation, fear, and tragic situation, like deep, like have you just think about the money collapsing, no food, the sky changing, the dropping bombs, gunshots every night, war going on. Now aliens, certain animals that are moving around, certain entities and animals that are moving across your planet that you are looking at now that you never seen before. And then shit come across the news, talk about this is happening and this is going on. This is what they want you to have, full of fear. So when you see these type of things and when you're going to have a panic, you're going to panic, you're going to have a heart attack. No fear, people. I'm just preparing you. That's all I'm doing is preparing you so that way you can be ready to see what that they told you in the Bible. As much as they beat that Bible in us, that they told you in the religious books, you are going to see these things. And here it is. And here it comes. So I value my people. I appreciate you. You can say, hey, listen, I'm off my rocker. I'm crazy. Whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to say, that's cool. I'm good with that. But I can tell you one thing, factual and one thing for sure. There is overwhelming evidence on this planet as well as all throughout your Ancient Aliens, through History Channel. Everyone dropped breadcrumbs on that there is an advanced intelligent species that is overwatching this planet. That there are two species. One that is here, that is malevolent, and one that is benevolent, that is constantly watching over. So you have to ask yourself a question. If I'm constantly watching over this, what is this really for? Why? I can't get a rush out of watching people suffer. I can't get sexual aroused by watching children and women suffer. Because that will trickle down into so-called black men. Black men don't feel like that naturally. We hear a baby crying, we there. We hear a woman crying, what's wrong? We see us crying, man, toughen up, man up. What you crying for, man? Man up. So I know that's innate. That's innate inside in us. We have an innate sense of security that just goes off when we see a woman and a child in duress. Just naturally. So, I'm just trying to better prepare my people. You can go, let me explain something to you. These people in Ancient Aliens, I get to be like, why you want to watch? You don't have to watch everything. Because I don't even watch Ancient Aliens. I watch certain episodes and then I never watched it again. But there are certain times that they have spoke about things and they have dropped plenty of breadcrumbs to show you that there is a far advanced intelligent species that is overseeing everything on this planet. They are not manipulating genetics and they are not interfering with human barbaric behavior, but they are overwatching everything so shit don't get completely out of hand, because what happens on this realm affects other realms. So we are not going to allow this to get too far out of hand, but we allow you to move within the realm that you are in until we say enough is enough. And if you can't get the message that way, and until we put our foot up in your you know what. Simple as that. That's it. Small and great is going to be judged. You're right. Young and old will be judged, right? And guess who your judge, jury, and executioner is? You are. The organic species of the planet, you are your own judge, jury, and executioner. That's why I told you this was an embarrassment for us, but the joke is on them. See, if the joke was on you, you're going to turn violent. Because nobody like to be joked on. You ever see somebody at a comedy show or whatever, or somebody you making jokes with, and you start busting on them so much, you start hitting some points, now they starting to feel salty. They did one joke with you, and now you start going in, and now they feeling salty. They feeling hurt. You know what I mean? Now because they ain't got no more comeback lines, the only thing they can come back with is what? A violent act. That's it. So now they don't have no more comeback lines. God ain't gonna save them. The crying ain't gonna save them. The manipulation of the low frequency tone voice is not going to save them. The we got education, we got good medicine. You understand? That's not going to save them. None of that is going to save them. They are going to say to you, you see who we look like? We look just like them over there. And we watched you from the skies. Your bloodline, by the way, just do whatever you wanted to do at any point in time. Even when they joined, even when my family members joined your system, we played your football games and played your basketball games, you still kept us under your control. Even when we joined your police force, we joined your military to fight against your own people. And guess what we did when we joined your military? You treated us worse than you treated the people that you locked up or in prison during your military. Do you not understand any of this? And because you're incompetent, your incompetency, because you're too incompetent to realize everything that you have today is built off of that genocide, then you must learn to live together without us being in your life. Simple as that. Now, we're going to throw some things on over there for you, because just like we had to look in our rear view mirror and fear all the time came to us, some of you are going to have to look in your rear view mirror, because fear is going to come over to you. Not rear view mirror, technically your car. You're going to have to look over your shoulder, because none of your vehicles, none of that is going to be working. All of that is going to come to an end. So here we go. And this is the time that where we're at. And how do we know that extraterrestrials exist on the planet? Because you wouldn't tell me that God all of a sudden became retarded 12,000 years ago and started taking a monkey, a zebrafish, a cow, a chicken, and start mixing, matching genetics just to make an organism to do dark and rabid shit. That's not it. And because people think UFOs are really the issue. When you really understand life, when you really understand just have the basic understanding of psychology, and when you have to just look at the species that you're dealing with, you will know that their biggest threat to their existence outside of us waking up to who we are, which is going to go hand in hand, us waking up to who we truly are is going to go hand in hand with the fact that their God is not our God and we're not the same. And is at that point is nothing that neither one, it's not a radio station, it's not a talk show program, it's nothing that's going to be able to continue their manipulation. Nothing. And because it's going to take them so long to come to the realization that they're not a natural species and something created them, this is why they're going to be at what you would call, right now, they should all be preparing. This is no lie. All of them should be preparing, just like their billionaires are preparing, building underground bunkers. All of them should be preparing as one unit as a state of survival, creating underground bunkers, this, that, and the third. They should be building together, creating something that they feel as though that can cover them from the sun. This is what they should be doing. Just like the ones that know what's going on, getting together, building underground bunkers. But you jokers want to sit on YouTube and talk about, look at the cloud, look at the star family. We're all the same. Meanwhile, them jokers going underground. And you want to sit here and play around. See, they running from something. And notice the genetic makeup of all the individuals that are running underground. That's all I'm saying. But you all want to continue to look at brothers and sisters like myself that's telling you the truth so you can be better prepared for what's coming your way that can't be stopped. You say we're hatred, but I'm warning you. You all should be getting together, just like we should be getting together and celebrating. That's why war so much is going on. And you all should be getting together and better preparing yourself, whether you be creating something together where though y'all can live together. Because see, when y'all realize that y'all gonna have to stick together in order to survive, it's going to be too late. So by it being too late, you're not going to have time to go to Home Depot. You ain't going to have time to go to the supermarket. You ain't going to have time to go get no seeds. You ain't going to have time to go. You're not going to have time to do nothing. Set your farm up in your neighborhood, up in your community up. You're not going to have time to do none of that. Boom. So you have your opportunity to make those things happen now. Your government is gone. They going underground. Washington, D.C. and United States is empty. This shit is gone. They gone. They underground. And they think that's going to save them. They're going to get pushed up from underground. They know that, or they're going to get buried there. Seriously. And we know this. But they go in there. And it's too late. For them, this is why I told y'all think I'm playing when I tell y'all the message in Miami. That situation that went on in Miami, that was a warning. That was a warning. It had nothing to do with your government. That was a warning. And people are not realizing that. A warning to who, Kala? To everybody that was sitting around there, like everyday blue collar like me and you, walking around to show you that they are here. They've been here, and now we here showing up, and it's nothing that nobody can do about it. If they wanted to push Project Bluebeam, why they not pushing that? They wanted to push aliens, why they not pushing that? Because they can't. See? They know that. They can't. You got to follow the law. You stayed in darkness all this time. You're going to stay in there until we tell you you can come the fuck up out of there. You want to stay in the shadows. You going to stay in there until we tell you you can come out of there. Come out of there before we tell you can come out of there. And watch what happens. We going to come up out of here. See? You're going to stay right there until we tell you can come up out of there. When things get to a certain frequency, the planet get to a certain frequency where everybody have free will and free choice, then they say, okay, you know what? We at this level of frequency. Either they can accept it or they can't. They should be able to accept this. At least our people can. Let's go. Now you can come out. You want to shut the power off? You want to cause your dumbass shit? You can do it all. Rock out. But nothing happens on the surface of this planet without getting an okay from the sun, from the universe first. Mark my word on that. Nothing. Nothing. This entity is taking orders. Following it. No one is saying abuse us. No one is saying doing that. This is what we're saying. You can do this if this happened. You can do this if this happened. You can do this if this happened. And then when they start doing shit and they start stretching out too far and they think they can do other shit, we show up. Didn't I tell you you can do this? But I didn't tell you can do that. Shut your nuclear shit down. Let me tear up a couple of your underground facilities and show up and destroy your scientists. Let me show up to some of your black ops underground secret programs and tear a couple of asses up. And we told you to stop, but you don't want to stop. So boom, we shut you down. Bam, tear it, kill. And when we come in, we kill everyone. Scientists, military, everyone is slaughtered. And anyone that work in the dark part of the military, they know what I'm talking about. When they show up, just like Predator do, when he showed up in the movie, when he was underground, he was in the science lab. When they show up in those labs, they show up. We show up one time. We give you one warning. Stop this shit. And all the scientists, military, all of them look around. Even the extraterrestrials that's underneath there. Stop it. You heard what we said, right? Every last one of them. See them. And we disappear. When we come back, they didn't stop. We tear that ass up. Period. We tear that ass. And they tell you, oh, something just happened. It was an explosion on the ground. It was military personnel. There was a training and, certain people died and, some scientists, there was an explosion somewhere. Just give you some bogus ass story and we fall for it. But I don't, because I know what's happening now. I know what's happening. I know what's always been happening. And there's nothing they can do about it. It's nothing they can do about it. So let's not give them our power. There's no need to. We gave it to them long enough. You know why? You know why we've been giving them their power? Because they made us grow lazy through poison and abuse mentally. Now, once we started reading Once this new energy started coming into the planet and started hitting something else, and it said, hey, this is what you should be doing. Knowing thyself, and watch you find thyself and find your purpose instead of searching for your purpose. Outwardly, you will find it inwardly. Period. Period. And when you find your purpose, inwardly, it will not only just impact you and your immediate family, it will impact your immediate family, universal family that's on the planet. When you find your true purpose, that right there. And I also want to tell people I understand the meditation. There are several forms of meditation. Like my form of meditation, sometimes I could just be sitting there. I got finished reading a book. I could just be quiet. I could be listening to some music. My form of meditation is not me just sitting there because trees don't just sit there. You think they do, but they don't. You know, trees correspond and speak with one another constantly and sharing energy consistently. So no, I just don't. There's all kinds of form of meditation. The number one form of meditation is, can you do things by yourself, isolated? That's going to help you grow and then affect others around you for them to grow. That's the number one thing. That's the thing. So this is why people are afraid to be by themselves, because they can't grow by themselves. See, because growing by yourself is deep. Because you got to actually tap into you. And this is what this separation is about. Growing by yourself. They have to grow by themselves and we have to grow by ourselves. Yeah, I believe in, you got to tell me, all right, so, what's your name? Princess Chakra. Okay, so let me just say this to you when it comes to God. Have you ever questioned the psychological state of God? So, you asked me a question, have you ever questioned, hold on, let me make sure I have PRINX. Let me pin your statement right here. All right. So you asked me, you said you don't believe in meditation, but not God. You believe in meditation, but not God. Yeah. No, I don't believe in an individual that I should be giving my power to. No, I do not. I believe in individuals that I pay gratitude to, but I don't believe in individuals that I could give my power to. I believe that I can do everything that another individual can do if I put my mind and body to it. Truly. Yeah, that's what I believe. So I don't believe in one individual. I don't need to pray to somebody to give me energy in order for me to accomplish my goal. No. The individual already gave me everything that I needed. It didn't even let me pin your comment, man. See, this is what I be talking about. Why are you looking something outside yourself? I don't look. Oh, yeah, okay, man. They didn't even let me pin your comment. So my apologies, though. Allah is the source. Okay, so you say Allah is, right? How long is the Islamic religion? And then not only that, what genetic makeup is Muhammad? Is Muhammad black or is he Arab? Is he so-called black or is he Arab? Let me ask you that. And then why would Muhammad sleep with Khadijah or marry Khadijah at such a young age? These are just simple questions. Oh, it's on there. Thank y'all. Yeah, it's just simple. Where all creations of the universe come from. No, we're all not. We're all creations, but not all from the same source. That's virtually impossible. A dog didn't come from the universe. Yeah, a dog didn't come from the universe. Nor did a sheep or a donkey or an apple that doesn't have seeds in it or a GMO apple. That didn't come from up there. Now they use particles that comes from up there to modify that organism, But that doesn't mean that it came from up there. So no. So no, I don't believe in God. I don't believe in Allah. I believe in myself, and I believe in a God of humanity and a mother of humanity. That is the so-called black woman. Her genetics speaks for it all, and her genetics is a downgrade of who she truly are, which is her soul. Her genetics doesn't even match her soul. Because of, like, I'm being honest with you, our genetics don't even match our soul. It does, but it don't. And people don't must understand what I'm talking about. Please understand, your soul is so fucking powerful to it's ridiculous. This suit is not even strong enough to hold you. This is why you have to go through this 7-year tribulation. The 7-year tribulation ain't about just the reveal. It's about you also transforming. Your body is getting used to an fusion, because your soul gonna have to refuse with your body. And some of our bodies won't be able to take that fusion. We would die and have heart attacks. We would pass away and we just do it all over again. However, some of us will be able to make that. And that fusion that's going to happen with your body and your soul, this is why your body will then be able to do supernatural things. This is where the flying coming at. This is where Superman, X-Men, this is where all of them come at. The Avengers. This is where all of this coming at. Because you should be able to do whatever in your suit. They can't kill your soul. They can't shoot the sun. See what I'm saying? They shoot the sun all day where the bullets go. But now your body is going to be a complete representation of your soul. And that's going to be like that for many, 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 many sunrises. So our bodies are getting prepared to go through, as we're going through this, we're going through a metamorphosis. Our bodies is changing. We're like in a cocoon right now. And every day that the CMEs, the coronal mass ejections, are happening with the sun, the red iron oxide dust. That's why I tell you people, let's get outside, let's get outside, let's get outside. They don't want that. You see that, those aurora borealis, those are high levels of gamma radiation. Those levels of radiation. You should be outside. You should want to stay outside up underneath that consistently. But don't worry though, because the planet is enveloped with that and it's happening consistently. So don't even worry about it. But try your best to get outside. Try your best to eat. Try your best to take in good minerals. Try your best to fast as much as you possibly can. And just get yourself caught up on the things that you would need to get caught up on, as far as preparing yourself mentally to deal with the fact that there are other species of life form on here that's not your size, but maybe taller and don't look like you. You know, it's just what it is. Your phenotype is not universal. However, the laws of creation, that's universal. And if your creation story didn't follow physics, the laws of the universe, then therefore you will not be here. And the laws of the universe is the laws of one. Everything must be one so it can line up. That's it. Everything must be one to line up. You can't line up one organism with multi-different DNAs of other animals. That's not going to work. So everything has to be one. Everything. So it's like a puzzle to sit in place. So once everything line up, the cosmos is one, the planets are one, the sun is one, the body now becomes one, everything becomes one. So everything can connect to each other. So now there is no limitations on where I can astral project to or travel to. This is why they say you get your gifts on what? Christmas. December the 25th, Christmas. So I value my people. I sincerely do. I just wanted to get on here and just show y'all again this video that I showed y'all. I don't necessarily agree with the video. And if this is something, I'm telling you, this is some deep shit, people. I'm telling you. I don't agree with the video itself, the authenticity of the video, but I agree with the size of the individual.
Sure.
I agree with the size of the entity, and I agree with the phenotype of the entity. The phenotype of the entity I agree with, and the size of the entity I agree with. Because this individual right here, that individual can stand up. This individual right here can stand up. And when you look at a lot of movies, this is no lie. When you look at a lot of movies, they show a lot of these type of creatures with their phenotype like this, walking like this and moving in tails. They show a lot of movies like this with these type of creatures. Now, is that mean that this is real? And this, I'm just telling you, this is what I'm telling you, that these right here, phenotype, is what's here on this planet, and they've been here for quite some time, and you're going to see others too. But here is the video. You can go watch this here, Mr. MB33 channel. He just loaded this video up. If you can check that video out, and then you do what you. It's food for thought. You do the dishes. I know right now that they're going to also put a lot of different videos on the internet to try to keep people like, is extraterrestrials here? Is alien? You gotta play it again? Y'all want me to play that shit again? I'll play it again for you. I'll play it again. I ain't got no problem playing that shit again. Y'all want to see it again? Gotcha. So here you go right here. Now this video was sent to Mr. MB33 by 2 other people, and they saying this video is circulating throughout the internet. And this entity supposedly was in Miami. Now, let me just say this to you. As I said before, I do not agree with the video 100%. However, I do 100% agree with the phenotype of this entity. This entity right here is not like your natural, insect or dinosaur that you see on TV. This entity has intelligence. It knows it can speak and talk just like you. It's just its phenotype is different from yours. That's it. This entity has intelligence. Just like I'm not taking nothing away from birds and bees that we see in nature, but we talking about something this here is 8 to 10 feet tall, probably a little bit taller than that. It might be 12 feet tall. And this is what we're going to be seeing: 12, 15 feet tall beings. And these beings are going to have a phenotype that doesn't look like yours. But however, you might be in fear. A lot of us are going to be in fear because of what it looks like and how it's moving. That's the thing that's going to keep us in fear. What it look like, how it's moving, the noise that it's making. Oh yeah. Well, these individuals, they can talk. They don't talk your language, but they can talk. So you can go check the full video out on Mr. MB33 on channel. And you determine, you tell me what you think that is. That's all I say. You tell me what you think that is. You tell me if it's true. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to tell me. To be truthful and honest with you people, I'm being honest. You ain't got to tell me. I'm just telling you the video. I don't agree fully with the video. I'm 50% on the video. I'm 100% on the fucking the thing itself though. I'm 100% on that. So I appreciate y'all. I mean, listen, all you have to do, this is what I tell y'all. Search up lizard statues around. Just search up lizard statues. You got to think about something. Why would somebody carve out that statue and put it there? And this was there for quite some time. And why do that statue look like that? Like that thing can talk. Like that thing know what it's doing, for it to have a jacket on its head and a hat. Think about that. I value my people. Y'all have an amazing one. Woman, child, and man, cosmos and earth, eternal light. Each one reach one. This is how we grow. I see you, my brothers and sisters. Protect yourself at all times with knowledge, sunlight, chlorophyll, distilled water, and 3D humans free. Kalama'at Amunra, God gene for life. Some blood, some blood, some blood. I am not black. Yizzo. It's not about one love. It's about whole love. Peace, abundance, and gratitude to you all.